Welcome to the Empire's Rampaned, and welcome back to my Repanse campaign for Warhammer 3 with the SFO and Old World map mods. We're going to continue from last time. Well, right now, oh man, Ptra kicked our ass a little bit, took out Conrad Kurz, but we have now been able to push him back. Shouldn't take us too long for Repanse now to finish him off. So she's going to have to heal up, and then next turn, she can start reclaiming the Black Pyramid of Nagash and the rest of the territory to finish off the forces of Ptra. We're going to have it so, we're going to be making it so Sir Lancelot is going over to try and deal with these guys. They declared war on us once again. I'm going to be getting some reinforcements for him. And then also, I do need to remember, so at least you are keeping your name, but actually, I had another idea for Lancelot's army. I'm going to grab you, because it was suggested, hey, this is for non-knight units. I'm going to wait until next turn, because I want to get a better trait. But it was like saying, hey, maybe you should use damsels to like represent some of the female knights and stuff like that, or characters. I'm going to put Guinevere in here because of the whole thing between her and Lancelot. I'm going to put her in there. But then also we had a name suggestion. So the name, the original one was like Order of the Golden Lance. That was too long, so I had to rename it to specifically actually instead Golden Lance Order. So got that name suggestion. You guys are, just going to start making your way back. Keep trying to help out. And then essentially, it's, for the most part right now, Repanse is trying to help clean this area up. Then I'm probably going to have her go back to the east a little bit, I'd say. Start having her try and push over here. And I just realized I forgot I wanted to remember to check and see where the fuck Kotep is before I started today. It's fine. I can figure out if he's on the map later. Because, actually, I can do this. What is his oh, no, this only shows me the factions I know of. Right? Pretty sure it only shows ones that I know of. And I don't know of his faction right now, right? Let's see, Empire, Tomb Kings. So, no, I don't know of him at the moment. I'm just trying to remember if he is on the map or not. I just don't know. Well, I'll double check that later. But for right now, though, we'll be ending the turn, passing things along, and essentially, again, focus on finishing off Ptra here, and then, Repanse goes to the east. I think Lancelot should be over here, good over here on his own. Especially due to the fact that over here, next turn, I'll finish up this, so I'll be able to have access to Grail Knights, which I'll be able to add that into Lancelot's army, which is going to be great. So, we'll do that. I think, in the meantime, for right now, I can at least have you upgrade this. I don't have a lot of extra cash, but I can try and upgrade that. I will want to upgrade these more, so I can have more Paladin slots. So I know I'm going to want to try and do that. Economy-wise, we can't do a whole lot else in this area. This would be the next area, if anything, we want to try and focus on for economic development. So I think for the moment right now, I'll probably maybe try and start trying to put more of my money into Western Hekata. Okay, these guys are coming in here again. They're now getting closer to my territory, so I do think we're going to actually try and fight this now. Because I've been wanting to try and have it so we're waiting on Lancelot to get over here. And at the moment right now, at least, the territories they're taking, it's okay to lose them. We didn't really build them up all that much. But this is getting closer to my actual borders, so now we need to make sure we start trying to whittle them down a little bit more. Because I think what we're going to do is, next turn, I'm going to start recruitment of an army that is going to be the one that is going to just kind of transfer troops over to Lancelot. And so that way he can just make his way over. He can beeline up this way immediately. And he can just try and push on in right away. And actually, I might just have that damsel that I recruited previously, because I want to send a damsel to both Repanse's army and to Lancelot's army. I'm going to have them both be life ones. I think it'll work for the army setups that they have. So I think we'll do that. I could just rename that one to Guinevere and put that into Lancelot's army. Have them join up immediately. Unless there's a good trait this round that's better for Lancelot. We'll see. And then, essentially, hopefully, Lancelot's going to be able to get up here, push these guys back. And I did double-check before I did the end turn. I saw that Kotep, he is actually to the north of us. So he is in the Badlands to the north. So kind of actually aligns up with what we were originally thinking about trying to do anyways, with what we wanted to try and conquer. So yeah, I really do like the idea of like our main victory conditions that I'm putting for myself is killing off all the major Tomb Kings. So I do like that. I am a little worried about you guys with your, this one right there. So I'm going to be over here. I'm trying to be as far away from that as possible because that's Casca Souls will slaughter me. and you guys don't have any formations. I'm ideally hoping that maybe we can kill off some of this cav. Basically, just try and whittle down what we can. So I'll put you guys there, these guys here, and with this layout, putting the tower here works really great. I did do, yeah, tier 4, good. But no, you guys here, and then we'll put the peasants to kind of reinforce. And then ideally, I'm just hoping we can kind of actually whittle down some troops. And we do have the Green Knight, which is great. So we might be able to do something because of that. Put a barricade up here, and then we're good to go. So we'll start the battle and see what kind of damage we can do. What I'll probably do with the Green Knight is I'll have him summon to try and kill that Casket of Souls. Because if he 1v1s the Casket of Souls, if we survive long enough, it should die. It absolutely should die. So you guys make sure you're in guard mode. Guard mode. Some of you guys are being shot at a little bit by the Ushabti, but that's okay. Yeah, tower, do your thing. Archers, do your thing. Let's see if we can at least take out a bit of this cav to kind of weaken them as they're making their way over here. This is not much. We just have some basic-ass peasants, but we can at least try and keep seeing what we can do here. Because if we can at least whittle you guys down a little bit more to buy some time for Lancelot, I will be very happy about this. I'm just hoping we can survive long enough, because essentially, I need to make sure we can survive long enough so I can get the Green Knight, because I want him to be able to go hit that Casket of Souls. So you guys are struggling there. I'm probably just going to have more of the peasants kind of support here. Because like, we're doing some good damage. All these cav units are slowly dying, so that's good. We might be able to take out a pretty good sizable chunk of the enemy army, because they have all this cav here. I do feel like if we're going to have it so we're going to get more buildings that slowly increase the melee attack and melee defense of all my units, I should probably focus on melee defense more. And it's going to take a while for that to really start having a noticeable effect, but it's at least something I know we can keep trying to do. Yeah, they're capturing points there. Yeah, the Casket of Souls is really far away. It's all alone over there. I got another 3 minutes that I got to survive before we can try and summon the Green Knight. Because that's the thing. We want to just survive long enough so we can get the Green Knight in here. And if he can take out that Casket of Souls, that's pretty good. Yeah, because we're doing some really good damage over here. They're starting to get through. They're starting to get in here now with their Tomb Guards. I'm going to have the tower. You technically try and target the Tomb Guard. And all my archers and everybody else try and target the cav and everything. Yeah, we've almost entirely taken out this section now. Got another minute on the... So the Casket of Souls is over there. Got another minute until we can get the Green Knight in here. Archers, if you guys can, please try and hit that Stalker unit. Because I think right now this is okay. We just want to try and take out the more elite units if we can. I just don't know if you guys have the best angle here to try and shoot this guy. You're trying. We've done good damage. Again, that's the main point of this fight here. And it's doing perfectly. So you guys keep just doing what you can. Try and focus down these Stalkers if possible. This Tomb Guard is... Yeah, these Tomb Guard are going to crumble. I don't think you can technically shoot this spot if you can, but try to. But no, let's try and focus down the Stalkers next. You know, 30 seconds on the... Come on... Green Knight can almost spawn. I want to focus this thing down. It's such an important unit that if I can single it out with the Green Knight, it's going to get slaughtered. Come on, come on, come on. I just need to make sure my men don't break in time. Green Knight is available. Get his ass in here. And fuck that thing up. Come on, kill this Casket of Souls. You're unbreakable, right? Yes, you're unbreakable. So as long as you're on the map, we will not lose the fight. So you can try and just keep... Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Kill it off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, got the Casket of Souls. Let's try and see if we can do some other... Oh, no, actually, go for those Ushabti Great Bows. You might despawn before that. No, you got 70 seconds. Okay, get on in there. Try and fight the Ushabti Great Bows. At least try and damage them a little bit. Because if we can do some good damage to the Ushabti Great Bows, that'd be great. Because, again, these are the units that are really the biggest pain in the ass. The Ushabti... Any of their, like, major ranged units. Okay. He's about to break here any second. As soon as he's desummoned, we lose, because I know we're going to break. Yeah, there he goes. But no, that was good. That was good. That was a very significant portion of their army. They lost at least, it looks like, 2 Tomb Guard. Lost their chariots, most of their cav. Stalkers took some damage. Ushabti, Great Bows took some damage. And we should have taken out that Casket of Souls. So that should definitely reduce their presence around here. And it should buy us some more time for Lancelot. Because that's a significant amount of damage. They're going to want to try and lick their wounds, I feel like, for a little bit. They might not even take this city. They might just sack it because I did so much damage. Because they took over more than half their army. Because if I can just get some time, get Lancelot over here, he can push these guys back. I know he can, especially since we're getting them Grail Guardians now. Because we'll have it so that we'll rebuild Conrad Kurz's army eventually. I just want to build up Lancelot's first. Because his is a... Conrad Kurz's army uses up more of the peasants, and I want to have our peasant economy be doing great. And also, I want us to have some of our good cav units on the field. So, we'll be trying to get that in there. I'm hoping we can get him almost a full stack army soon now. Because I know, yeah, just next turn, we start that recruitment of that army. That will start recruiting stuff for him. But this is great. Especially since we're going to take out that Casket of Souls. Taking out that Casket of Souls is going to do us so much... It's going to buy us some time over here. Because that's a unit they can't just recruit normally. That one is usually through edicts. I don't know if the AI also has to do it through edicts, but usually for the player at least it's through edicts. Yeah, because let's see. So, yeah, good amount of damage there. Are they going to take it? Yes, they did. So they did take the city there. But that is at least going to buy us some time. They took some good damage there. This one is actually very similar. I'm definitely going to want to fight this too. It's the exact same setup. But this one's actually better for us because they don't have any Ushabti or anything like that. The Cav we were able to body. Tomb Guard we even did some good damage. We might be able to do this. It's possible. Again, I will fight this simply at least just to see if I can get the Green Knight to spawn and slaughter that Casket of Souls. If we can at least do that, this battle is going to be good because this is now over in the east. This is now where more Maxime is over at, which I want to build his army up too. And I think I might try and do that after we get Lancelot's army built up. Because I might take some damage here from these guys for a little bit. That's okay. I have to finish off Cetra's faction. And it'd be hilarious if he was actually confederated into one of these two factions. I think they give preference to the other faction leader, legendary lords, though, first. But no, we'll do the same thing. Set up as far away from the Casket of Souls as possible. So, because where's the Casket of Souls? Casket of Souls is over there. So, I could set up here, but I'm a little close to the Casket of Souls. Or I can set up over here. I say we set up over here instead. Because then we can guarantee that we can try and like kill all of these guys off. Yeah, so let's do that. I want... If I'm too close to this thing, it's going to shoot me. And that means I'm going to die way... Oh, yeah, it's way too close. Yeah, no. We have to be over here. So... I'll be in this spot. Be right here. Put a tower. I think technically, what we'll want to do is... Because these guys are all over here, they're going to make their way this way. So I'll actually switch where I had... So you guys here. The anti-large units here. Anti-infantry units here, because they're more than likely going to apply more pressure on this side, which actually means I'm actually going to move this tower, because I think it can't shoot right next to this spot, so I'll put it here. Yeah, because I'll put it right there, that way it can still provide support here, and then it should be able to provide support over here, and since they don't have Ushabti, we don't have to worry as much about, oh, it's in a spot where you guys can just freely shoot it. No. But no. We're just trying to buy time. Like, again, these Tomb Guard I don't think will be that big of an issue. I think we can easily get rid of these Tomb Guard. I will try and, again, single out the Casket of Souls with the Green Knight. It's just hoping we can survive long enough to be able to spawn him. Yeah, no, over here, already doing amazingly. One of the Tomb Guard's already almost dead. That's great. You guys aren't doing a lot of damage with the archers, though, so I think I might just have you guys save your ammo. Let's just do this instead. I'm just going to adjust you guys, because over here it seems like you guys aren't getting great shots. Let's just adjust, face over here. The tower and the infantry alone, I think, are doing fine here. Yeah, you try and shoot more of this blob. Try and shoot the blob more so. Like, you guys are holding well. Get that, yeah, get the tower to shoot around here, and I think you guys will be good. And then it's just archers. I'll have it say you guys over here. Try and shoot anybody coming from this direction. Casket of Souls is currently right there. We just serve and dive another about a minute and a half. We do that. And of course you guys are trying to go around towards the barricade. That's why I prefer when you guys try and come directly this way. But again, I was just too close to the Casket of Souls, which it actually can now fire into me. It's targeting this one right now, so I'm going to back up. I'm going to try and back up so it tries to walk closer to us. We got another 50 seconds. Yeah, it's trying to target these units, so try and go over here if you can. Oh, I just hit this spot really hard. 25 seconds, and then we can get the Green Knight, and then he'll slaughter that thing. Get these peasants back over here. Try and have them kind of move around a little bit. Okay. Green Knight can spawn now. Get on in there. Kill the Casket of Souls. There you go. And then, as soon as the Green Knight can, I'm going to have him just beeline and blitz over here, because yeah, he can slaughter the Casket of Souls. Come on. Finish it off. Finish it off. One more hit. You're taking way too long to kill it. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Looks like we just beeline over here. Oh, shit, actually. Men of Bretonia! Okay, they got one Hekar warrior through. Try and run back this way. Yeah, Green Knight, just get into fighting anything, honestly. We at least achieved the main goal I wanted, which was making sure that we could guarantee and kill off that Casket of Souls. Us actually straight up winning the fight, I still think it's possible, due to the fact that their army is not as bad as that other force that we were just fighting. Like, if I can take out these Hekar warriors, like, that'll do great. Get you over here. How much longer do you have? You got 10 seconds. I'm hoping you can get over here in time before you expire, because you explode. Okay, you kind of did a little bit of damage there. Okay, that's something at least. This section is still struggling. Oh, they brought more horsemen over here. Trying to view adjust over here. This guy's crumbling, so we should probably just ignore him. But we're doing well. Like, we're doing some good damage. I hope we can at least take out a couple more of you guys. I need you to get onto the point. We have to make sure that they don't lose the point. I think we're about to break here. Yeah. Good damage, though. Again, we're able to take out the Casket of Souls. That's such an important unit for the Tomb Kings. Singling that thing out, it's good. So they lost not as much. Let's see. So they lost one Tomb Guard. One Hekar warrior should be dead. The Spearman should be dead. Four of those cav units are dead. And the Casket of Souls. Yeah, so another good chunk of damage. That's not bad. I love the defensive battles like this, when I can guarantee and actually do some like significant damage. But there. So they're probably going to take this territory. I know we're going to be building up Lancelot's army. I just don't think I have enough to build up his army and Maxime's army at the same time. So I think I got to just have it so Maxime is going to focus more on defense. I might need to push him forward a little bit more and have him just sit in as a garrison. Lancelot, because you know we're going to send reinforcements over here at some point once Repanse is done with Ptra, which should just take technically 3 turns, because I'll have it so we'll grab the that one area that was destroyed. We'll colonize that. So it'll take us about probably 3 turns. Like, next turn we take the Black Pyramid Gash back. Turn after that we take his last city. Turn after that we take we recolonize the area that he destroyed. And then Repanse can make her way over here to help out against Qatar. Alrighty, I think one of my caravans is completed. We did lose that city and that one as well. After executive duty. Yeah, these I think from Confederation. Yes, we did finish one of our caravans. Got a Zoe added to that. Beautiful. Let's see. Perfect wing helm. Ooh. Ooh. That's a nice item. I like that. I own army. Would that actually... So, since Repanse uses so many infantry. I could try and put that on... Well, Henry's got a full set of items. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, like, oh, maybe we could put that in. But no. What we should be able to do is... Shouldn't have an issue here. I think it should take literally 3 turns for Repanse. Ooh. Helm of Dreska. So I've never actually fully tried this one out. But I'm curious... Because a chance for a powerful, unique trait upon ending turn. Chance for this character to die upon ending turn. But they're made, they're not made immortal with this. I want to actually put this on someone and see what it does, but I'm going to wait until someone is level 20, so they're immortal. Maxime is level 12. I might put it on Lancelot, actually. But I want to wait until he's level 20. That way he's immortal, and then if he's knocked out, at least, then he can come back. But no, Repanse should be good here. It'll basically just take her, yeah, 1 more turn, we finish off Ptra, and then we can just start trying to push on in and take the rest of these territories. Then this area will be safe again, which is going to be great. But at the moment right now... Oh, did you guys join in? Oh, yeah, these guys did join in. Yeah, these guys joined. Okay. So at least right now, Maxime can defend over here. He can defend the Oasis of Blood. I'm going to have you upgrade that. And then Caravan. So at the moment right now, and you remind myself, let's see. So you're the Kislev one. Because it was, yeah, you're the one that always wants to go to Dwarves. You're the one that always wants to go to Kislev. So I'm actually going to send you out again. And let's have it so... Let's have you... it's not that much right now. I can go to Aaron... Yeah, go to Aarongrad. Go to Aarongrad. I'll say go to Aarongrad. Eventually, it'll basically be I just don't send you guys out all that often, because sometimes I need to let them kind of recover. But no. So we've got that, and then let me make my way back over here. So... Because what's the trait you have again? So, so you for all non-knight units. No, this one does need to go to Repanse. You have one that's very good for Repanse, so you go join her army. I'd like to get a damsel that has bonuses for Cav, which is like this. So, coordinated charge for Bredonian Knights. Yes, please. I want to get that. I don't know if I want to do... Okay, I could do Beast Magic. I would like to do... non-knight units. No, I think we're going to go with the Beast Magic, because... Well, let's see. Yeah, no, I think Beast Magic. Because at least we can still get buff spells for the Cav. So let's go with this. Now, the Crusader trait, that is perfect. So now we're just going to have you be... And I can just run still save you, but it good. So you're now Guinevere. So you're now going to go join on in with Lancelot's army, which he is making his way up. I'll have him kind of beeline to about here, basically. And let's have it so we'll start recruiting that army here. So someone just start trying to... Let's see... I'm just going to go with this guy. Doesn't matter too much. But it makes it at least have something around here to kind of help defend in case something happens. But, so I want you to... Oh man, I can only have one of them. Yeah, so we can get... Because how many more slots do I have right now on Lancelot's army? So he'll be at 13 with Guinevere joining, so he'll have 7 slots.
Eternal devotion.
And there is the Questing Knight. The Questing Knight should just go into his army right now. So there we go. Because we'll give him a lot of the legendary Regiment Renown ones. That concede 14, so we need 6 more slots. So 1 Grail Knight for sure. I get another Questing Knight. And that's about all I can actually start this turn. I get 3... Well, Rights of the Realm. I get 3 Questing Knights. And then if I got 1 Knights Errant, that would then be a full stack army. We'd want to replace some of the other Cav units eventually, but that is doable. And I think we'll have just enough money for Lancelot to be able to field those forces. So I think that's going to be good. So we'll have him having a full stack army here in a couple turns. And then for the most part right now, it's basically just, yeah, Maxime, you're still just chilling here. Pyramid of Nagash. Try and get this up again if you can. And then we'll go with the public order one for right now. But you know, soon we'll have it so Repanse, she'll go help out over here. But we just need a couple more turns, because next turn we should at least be able to finish off Ptra. I forgot about these guys. I need to remember that I have to kill them off still at some point. I don't know if... do I want to send Repanse this way? Or because I know for right now, we can take the autos off with this. I think that's not big of an issue. You guys can just be fine with that. It's now just whether or not I'm going to want to try and have it so that when I'm done with Ptra, do I go up there quickly, finish those guys off? Probably not, because it's just Khemri there. I can just recruit a tiny little army, so we have additional troops over there, just some additional peasants, like some more archers and infantry. And then Khemri should be honestly fine. It's got a unique layout. It's got a decent garrison. I think we can just kind of ignore those Skaven for right now and just focus all of our attention specifically just on getting rid of these Tomb Kings down south right now. Okay, so Lancelot got a new trait there. Great. Confederation. And then ready for duty. Now I'll scroll through this again in case anybody wants to read through it. But no, I think what we're going to do... Northern has it now. But no, so for Khemri here, let's grab a Lord. And I'll just have it so one of you guys is going to be watching over the territory. So I'll have this guy be it. So you can chill here. And I'm just going to give you, especially because they're so cheap in comparison, I can just get you some more peasants. So let's get some more peasants here. And I want to make sure that if anything, we want to grab people that have the formations. So I'll try and get that for right now. Actually, maybe just the two. Because I do still want to keep trying to recruit here. Unbreakable faith. I do see this army over here. They're pushing forward. They can technically get in range. I'd take attrition if I was doing that. I'm gonna take attrition. Oh, it's because we don't have any water. Okay, let's do this then. We'll stop up over here. That way we won't have attrition. And it gives it to me, and I don't even have to sit there for the turn, so that's great. So that I can make my way up this way. And then this army is nearby. You're recruiting. Try and get me some more questing knights. Kind of keep trying to start those guys up. And ideally, should be okay with you there. Lancelot's here, so maybe they won't immediately advance on in. We'll have to see about that. But for right now, at least, yeah, you're beat up, but Lancelot's here just about in time, so we can have him start going on the offensive. This army, I'll be able to at least give over one of the Knights of the Realm next turn, but he can keep trying to just recruit and occasionally just give units over to you. And then in the meantime, right now, yeah, I think Maxime just stays here. I'll slowly build you guys up to have a little bit of a garrison here to defend Khemri. I think you'll be fine to kind of leave here to do that. And then Repanse now. So have you take out the Twisted Spire here. And there is the end of Ptra. He'll come back eventually at some point later on after he's confederated by another faction, but that is at least good. Also, I do not technically want the weaving houses. I'd rather get rid of those. And then I think I'm going to get rid of this from Ptra. We'll keep that over here instead. So I think next turn I'll probably just try and confederate, or not confederate, recolonize that spot, and then I will send Repanse back over here to try and help finish up this area. And also the area that I was thinking of where Kotep is, he's about, he's somewhere around here. He's like right around here or here. Somewhere around there. He's like up into the Badlands area, not insanely far up, but he's somewhere around there. So that's where we're going to want to try and go for trying to finish off this campaign, essentially. Because I like that idea of us going for all of the major Tomb Kings. But that's good for you guys. Maxime's, again, just focusing more on defense. And then... Ooh! This guy actually came back, because, yeah, you are a paladin. I will have you just join on in with Lancelot then, because we need more paladins. I'm going to rename you, though, to be one of the other... Because what's your trait that you have? 1% damage. Okay, I don't mind that. The way you've been leveled up right now is not ass. That's good. I just need to remember that you need to be dismounted. I want everybody to be dismounted. And then I just need to think about what... Ooh, that's not bad. I could probably actually give that... Passability, Iron Axe. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to put that onto Lancelot already right now. I might eventually get this. Although he's the blessed armor right now, which does give him ward save. Honest, I could just make his armies so disgusting. I think I'm just going to give some of you guys, because I just need to make sure the enchanted spot's open. So I'm going to give you the Ironized armor. And then I'll have it so Sir Percival can be the one with the perfected Twilight Helm. And I'm going to double check that it affects your infantry and archers, stuff like this. So just want to keep in mind what you guys have for your melee defense. It does not affect... So it affects a unit. It affects the agents. It does not affect the units. Because, yeah, you were at 60, you're still at 60. So it does not affect the units of the army, but it does, yeah, because you guys go up to 78 there. Yeah, melee defense own army. Okay. That's okay. But, yeah, we can do that. Ooh, Talisman of Preservation. I'm going to put that on Lancelot. And I don't have any other weapons I'd want right now. No. Sadly not, but no, that gets you a little bit stronger. I'm just going to have to figure out like what I'm going to want to rename you. Because I know I'm going to have you be renamed as another one of the Knights of the Round Table. Because I think having 4 of them, I think, is a good number, I think. Yep, of course, these guys are joining back in. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on in the East right now. Hopefully, us putting some troops up in Khemri is going to make it so it's going to be enough to try and hold them at bay. I'm almost tempted to just have Repanse just make her way over now. But I don't want someone to colonize that city. If anything at all, we are still waiting on that damsel to get over here. So we colonize that area, then make our way over there to the east. We got a lot of undead, a lot of Tomb Kings to kill over there. And at least right now, yeah, if we just have the one army stay in Khemri and just build that up a little bit, especially because I'm slowly getting to the point where non-knight units are just going to be free upkeep. I could just spam them. So I can just almost put, I could probably just put basically a full stack army in Khemri and like I just wouldn't care. Let's see, another Confederation. I believe we just also finished up another one of our, that's the trade one. That's good. I'll have to put that on somebody. We did not finish up one of my caravans, so that was just because of missions. Okay. But no, I think we still have Repanse. Come on over here. Colonize this area. And then at least for right now, I'm going to get rid of you. Get rid of you, because I want to have you be replaced by this damsel. Still just see of a name that we're going to want to give you, but for right now at least, yeah. Come on up here. Join on in the army. Now we'll have a way to heal my troops, which will be great. So we've got that. And then at the moment right now... Oh, yeah. You guys are surrounding this Spring of Eternal Life. I'm going to at least recruit... I have a couple prophetesses here that I could grab. Let's see. I'm going to grab you. I'm going to grab you here so we at least have some sort of casting for defenses here. I've got at least the Thunderbolt. She's only 2 more points. I think that would not be a bad thing to grab. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Just grab you so we have somebody kind of in there a bit more, just to help defend that area. I might actually have you try and... Again, the peasants are cheap as shit. I love how cheap these guys are. So I'll try and grab 2, because again, we need to still keep trying to... So Lancelot. Let's have you coming up here. Grab the 1 unit I can right now, at least from you. And then I'll let him finish his recruitment that he's doing right now. But I'm going to have Lancelot do his because he's a higher level. And so... Is the upkeep different for you? Technically, yeah, I actually haven't finished my thing for questing nights, actually. So the upkeep is higher in your army. Because what vow do we need for that? So we need to win a siege battle in desert jungle climate. Which technically, that is supposed to be the capital territory. But I can essentially have it so we can try and grab these units. They'll still have increased upkeep for a little bit, but I've got, so the 2 there. I'll just need 2 more units. Which actually, if I just get 2 question knights, that'd be perfect. Can I do any other trade deals or anything like that to get me some money right now? Just so I can get that other one recruited. And get a non-aggression pact with you guys. I'll get a little bit less money, but I can get some trade as well. But let's do that. And then I need just a little bit more. Trade agreements. No. Actually, I can get a peace treaty with you. So, let's get that. It's 1,000 right there. Is that enough? Let's see, what does that put me to? That puts me to 1,900. So, close. So, I won't be able to get the recruit I want right now. I'd like to get another question knight. I could get another knight's error at least. Because these guys are higher upkeep for right now. Because it's going to take 2 turns either way. I'd rather have the question knights, because the question knights have better stats. There's nothing else I can do to get my money this turn. Ooh, also, fuck. I need to save up this. I need to get this as soon as I can. Also, I can upgrade this now to get Grail Guardians. I need more money. I need so much more money. Let's just go with just the Knights Errant for right now. Just so we can get this army moving faster so you can conquer these guys, take all the land from them once again. And I might just need to keep pushing up here a little bit more, possibly. We'll have to see how this is going to go with you. Maxime, you're still just defending. Because at the moment right now, effectively, we're trying to defend the Oasis of Blood and the Spring of Eternal Life. We defend those 2 locations, and then we have a pretty good chance to just do a good counterattack, because Repanse is going to be making her way over to the east next turn. You are at least chilling here. I think that just having just you, at least as you are, I think is okay. They did give me a peace treaty for right now, but those Skaven might come back. Although they actually generally don't border me right now, so maybe...
Lord of Bortonia.
See, characters. I'm going to have you stay here for a little bit. I will get rid of you later. I think I'll at least get rid of the peasants, just so we save a little bit of money. Because technically, you're the main reason why the public order is going up here. I'll do that at least until I can then upgrade and get the public order building in this area. Alright, looks like there is another confederation there. Ready for duty. And again, I'll scroll through this in case anybody wants to read through it. But this should now mean that we can now take Lancelot's army and start advancing forward. Returning tournaments. Again, I'll scroll through this in case anybody wants to read through this as well. But no, we should now have basically a full stack army for him. We can have Lancelot start making his way forward to push on into these guys. Finished another caravan there. Added some slayers to that. Tankard. Passability, so I can get regen to the person I give that to. Ooh. I think we might... I might put that actually onto Lancelot. Yeah. Because he doesn't by default have a way to regen himself, so now giving Lancelot a way to regen is great. Now we just need a weapon for him, honestly. No, I like it. Also, I haven't given you like any ancillaries. War Banner wouldn't be bad. Give you a bailiff at least. Militiamen. Not for, we're gonna have a lot of infantry in this army. No, we don't have a lot of good ones to grab. Well, at least grab the War Banner. Grab the War Banner at least there.
It was only a matter of time.
And then you just need one more turn. And then you'll actually be ready to go. I'm gonna have you disband though. There we go. Yeah, so next turn you'll finish up your stuff. We now have some Grail Knights in here. We need to finish up your vows so you actually don't have the increased upkeep though. But soon that we'll be able to do that. Repanse here. So we now have our damsel in this army. I will now try and have it so let's go beeline over here. Because you'll be the first one we try and get rid of. They actually kind of backed away from the Spring of Eternal Life, which is good. Means they're not going to advance in here immediately, which is great. Because we do have a good garrison there. We've now got a lord in there at least. So perfect. So we've got that. Start moving back Repanse. I need to rebuild some of this stuff here. Let's have you get this. You can get a farm. And then you guys here probably want to get the knight building as opposed to the infantry building. And then I do need to save my money, because I need to get this. So we're going to save our money for now. I will at least allow myself to start up another caravan. So let's see. So we've got you. I'm going to let you keep recovering for a bit. This one's actually good to go. You don't have the bonuses from going to the dwarves. You're the one that has that. So I'll send this guy out. So I'll send you out. You can just go to wherever. Let's see. I can see 8k there. 5k there. Another 8k there. So that would take 8 turns. 8 turns. This one takes 6. So let's go for this one. So let's dispatch you. Dispatch you at least, and then we'll try and save the rest of my money. Unless there's like some minor things I can get, like, hey, this we can grab. That'll give me a little bit more money. You guys, do you not have the... You do not have this... Oh, actually. Yeah, grab that. And then the farm. So, kind of uses most of my money this turn. But Ash Crossing will then have more income in general in the area, because that'll boost up the income for the farms in that entire region, which is good. Then rank ups, we just have... Again, this is again more of my caravans. Just upgrade you guys. You're good there. And then that should be it for right now, because we need to try and start saving up my money. Ooh, we have an opportunity to add another unit to this caravan. I'm going to say probably more cav. For Bretonia, having more cav is always great. So let's go with that. And then another confederation. Wall failed. Some more people ready for duty. Okay. Oh. You decide to go for there. I do not have enough movement for you. You would technically be able to go here. If you were to attack any area. Let's do this at least. I'm gonna grab a lord here. Let's have you just sit here in the city. I will ignore them and go on the offensive. So we'll make my way up here. And then I'm going to put this onto Lancelot, we'll say. This we can just take the others off, because it's pretty heavily in my favor. So let's take that, occupy the area. And then there we go. So now we're starting to push on up here. This will hopefully pull you back. If you try and go here, you should get your ass kicked. If you go here, hopefully we'll be okay. Those are like the only areas he can reach right now. So I think we should be good with that. Also, I went with Sir Lionel for the other Knights of the Round Table unit that I have around here. So we have that. With Lancelot here. Let's see. I'm going to get the Blessing of the Lady for you, and then the defense is there. All of a sudden, we're going to get you some more health there. And I need to start doing the casting stuff for you. First of all, and everybody, I'll have you guys just keep... Let's see. A defending hero's army. Against undead. You only do one of these. The cavalry vigor loss reduction would be pretty nice. These are all individual. Melee defense one here, defending hero's army. I wouldn't be opposed to that one. Defense one fighting against undead. Yeah, I'm going to probably have it so we alternate a little bit, I feel like. If anything, though, let's go with this one first, just because we can get the more experience gain. And then we can get the charge bonus. So we'll get those first. And then again, start going down your casting line.
Honorable noble.
And you went down specifically this version, so that's okay. But I'll go down more here a little bit. And then that's good for you to rank ups there. Okay. Maxime is, again, just watching over for right now. It does seem like they backed off, which is good. So, Repanse, you can keep making your way over here. It'll take you about 2 turns to get over here. That should allow me to just completely finish you guys off there. So that should be good. Other than that, essentially it's just trying to save my money. I want to get this so we have more public order, but we're okay at the moment for right now. Because again, we need to save up that amount. Because if we can get to, it was like, what, 12,500? Yeah, 12,500. It'll give me more 10% more charge bonus for my own army's faction-wide enemy territory. Beautiful. It'll give me more movement range and 1% more reduced upkeep for non-knight units. Again, I think I'm eventually just going to have non-knight units just be completely free, which is going to be great. But for right now, I think just don't spend any of my cash, keep it as it is, and we now just try and focus on conquering a bit more to try and get us some more cash. So we'll keep pushing on in here with Lancelot, and then at least Repanse. Maybe I can actually move up a little bit faster. Oh, I don't have enough movement right now. It'll just take 2 turns now. That's okay. Get over here, finish him off, and then we'll just start beelining down here. I'll probably go for the buried Colossus of Geheb first. Then from there we can kind of go zig down into this area here. And I do like the idea of us going after the forces of Khalida. I do like the idea of going over here, conquering, and pushing up into her. I know at some point we might have some stuff to deal with you guys. How are we doing on research? Like, how many more turns until? So it's 5 turns. And that's the one that'll give us another, we'll have 2 new squires added to caravans, which would be great. And reduces upkeep for non-knight units again. Because at this point in time, I know some of these I've been letting you guys be confederated. Oh, I could have confederated these guys. Oh, it actually has it so... Yeah, I thought it was... Okay, no, so some of them are more tied specifically to us. Wait, what? Oh, that's just a diplomatic relation with them. I was going to say, is it going to allow me to confederate them? What? Ooh, more peasant economy increases there would be nice. Yeah, because right now we got 130% for research rate. It's going up a little bit faster. I know the more territory we have, the better it will be. Because the territory I have right now... I know a lot of you guys have been putting on to the public order ones. You guys are currently on the growth one, which actually at this point in time, once I get all these maxed out, I will switch this over. And actually, I might just switch over to this one now. Does the research rate and construction cost reduction... Actually, oh yeah, especially because we have to get this building, which costs 12,000. Reducing that by 10% would be really nice. So I say we go with that. Let's see. Looks like we have an opportunity to get a new hero in here, into this caravan. I will say yes. So we go along with that. Go to power here. Okay, so you're backing off. Let's see. You can't get over there if I would like you to. Is this guy actually on the map? He is.
Paladin of Britonia.
Don't want to add you into... I'm tempted to add you into Lancelot's army as well, because I can just keep getting rid of the nice errant. Because the more we have you guys, the stronger this army is for how much we can eventually like buff up the cav. I don't know if I want to have too many though. I might have you stay. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's do... Yeah, so there was a name suggestion that was given. And I think what I'll do is, when I remake Conrad Kurz's army, the name suggestion that was given for a paladin fits quite nicely with Conrad Kurz, I would say. And we did want to at least give him a paladin. So I think we'll have this guy be saved for him. So I like that idea. I like that idea. We can at least have that so this guy can just be saved for Conrad Kurz's army, because eventually I want to remake that force. You have the plague. That's not the best. Okay, they're bringing forces over to you, Maxime. You need to hold, my good sir. You at least have defenses over there. At least so. Repanse. You'll be here next turn, so you can strike this next turn. You're good for defense right now. And then, what was that name? Let me just see if I can quickly find that, because I can just rename this guy. Because it was a name that I thought fit really nicely. So, Repanse. That was... It was Mordred the Dread Knight, which I think Conrad Kurz is edgy as fuck. I will have it so that you will be him. So, it was Mordred the Dread Knight. So you can be more the Dread Knight. And then you will be able to join on in with Conrad and Curse's army. For right now, though, I'll have you go... Let's do this. Because they're moving somebody over here. I'll recruit another little lord temporarily. Or at least somebody else. I have a lot of random little armies right now. I don't like it. I'll have you just over here. Are you guys just ignoring Lancelot? That's what it feels like. I have so many people raiding my stuff. But you go over there. Lancelot, I think, actually... Let's do this. Let's try and see if we can hit this King Simides. So let's try and hit this guy, because if we can get him, and if he's gonna run away, it's a bit of a problem. But if I can kill him off, that'd be great. So he's gonna run, and he'll be far enough away I cannot hit him. Yeah, they're currently just kind of ignoring Lancelot, which I'm not surprised given that I've got a pretty good army here. But let's try and go after them. And see if we can try and get a fight here. Because if you try and go for any of these 3 cities, you should lose. Yeah, you should lose there. This has got a good garrison, so they shouldn't go there. I think you guys are just trying to, like, loop around and group together. So I think that's what you guys are doing. Repanse is still doing her thing. Rank ups here. For Sorbors. I'm going to, again, go this, because I want to keep getting more of that experience gain. And we'll just get the charge bonus stuff up here for units that have higher ranks. Let's get Flock of Doom. And then that should be good for you guys. And then money-wise... Oh, I should remember. Easiest way to do this. Because I had that other one that increases my port income. I'm going to put that onto one of my caravans. So details, yeah, the pearl. That, because I'll get an increased income from ports. I think that's good to put on my caravan guys. That gets me a little bit more money, and we want more of those. Although technically, actually, let me double check if there's any items we want to merge together. Fusion Wizard. So, and get that. Sort of Bloodshed. It's not a bad weapon, but I'd like to try and... Yeah, these I think are okay to merge. Tiles Preservation, more blessed armor. I think that's okay. Then we can go over... So Lancelot, you need a new weapon. So I'll let you have the Executioner's Axe. Gives you slightly less melee attack, but you now have Executioner, which would be good. Around here, I can get Sir Galahad, Talisman Preservation, and then I don't want to give you over the Blessed Armor. Actually, let's do... I'll give you... I want to get a different one in there. So I'll go with that, and then I can give you, my good sir. Could be the one that has the Executioner's weapon. So there we go. So we'll go with that.
Protector of the realm.
So we at least have that. Another Talisman of Preservation. Still saving up money. It's slow going. Once we get some fights going on around here, we get some good big fights. I can have it so we take the money as opposed to the movement range stuff. And then we can slowly... Because I have actually a pretty good amount of chivalry right now. So I'm not opposed to the idea of us trying to do that to build up our economy a bit more. Okay, so they wanted to come on and hit us here. They've got quite a bit. We're going to try and see what we can do. Because I want to at least have it so if this guy's going to die, he's going to go out in a blaze of glory. So we'll see what we can do here. Because the biggest units we have to really worry about are going to be the Ushabti, the Stalkers. Chariots should die pretty easily. If I remember correctly, you have a flying mount. So I think I can get you to try and fly overhead. Yeah, you can fly. Yeah, he does have the flying mount. And we can try and have him single out some of the Ushabti Great Bows. I hate how they're just running away from Lancelot right now. They really don't want that smoke. I understand why. He's got a good army. But at least right here, we have the Lord in here at least. See what we can do. Really hoping we don't lose this, because this is some of my good territories. My economy is struggling as is right now. So let's hope we can do well here. Again, it's mainly those Ushabti that I'm concerned about. The reinforcing army is not that big of an issue. It's just I have a lord and then the garrison, and that's not a whole lot. So we'll see what we can do here. At least this isn't my main capital territory, so if I lose this region, it's not the worst thing. But if I can get it to just be giant blobs fighting us, I can do some good damage. So reinforcements are coming in from over there. I'm going to try and be further away from them. I think... yeah, I think we're going to be over here. And I need to remember your ability that you've got. So I like the idea of... oh, actually... I don't want to set up on that side. Go through here. They might try and go that way. So I don't have enough men to focus on both sides. I think... okay, slight change of plans. We're gonna get set up over here. Tower there. We'll get you guys. Let's see. So they don't have a lot of... well, no, they do have the Tomb Scorpion. So yeah, anti-large here on this side. Swordsman here. You guys here. And then peasants. Reinforce. Reinforce. Lord, I'm going to have to be very active with you. I might have to have it so that you're the one that tries to deal with these guys, but as long as we can kind of hold out long enough to get the Green Knight in here, we might be able to do something. Biggest unit over here we got to kill is going to be that Tomb Scorpion. So if I can have my Lord focus on that... I think that's their global ability. They don't actually have a caster, I believe. They're going to probably try and make their way over here to go through this barricade. I'm going to hope not. I'm going to hope they just kind of go around. Tomb Scorpion's just chilling there. I'm going to wait until this thing gets into melee, and then I can try and hit it with my Lord here. Because, yeah, the towers can at least do some good damage. If anything at all, let's hope we can single out and destroy some units to make it even easier for Lancelot to get over here. But I'm pretty sure Lancelot was in range of this city. So if he is able to... yeah, Tomb Scorpion's just chilling there. If he is able to... oh, actually the Stalkers, I think we might hit those guys. They're in a spot it's easier for me to try and focus them down. So slow this down. Try and hit them. Oh, my Lord, come on in here. Get you in here, and you have your Hippogriff at least. So you can try and do some good damage over here. Make it so that these guys lose. I'm trying to see where you guys are coming on in. I'm assuming you're going to try and go through this barricade. If that's the case. Peasants, I'm sorry. You have to plug that hole. Like, that's the best I got right now, is you trying to plug that hole. Yeah, Stalkers are dying nicely. You guys can keep holding there. Let's see, please go this way instead of this way. Stop fuck you. He's turning. Okay, archers, I'm actually going to have you guys turn around here. Have you guys turn around. Try and target this Lord. He's a big-ass target. And I gotta remember, you guys, you have your thing here that gives us magical attacks, which is going to be very useful to use at some point. My Lord, I'm probably going to have him go for those Ushabti after these guys are dead. Oh, they actually adjusted. They're not going for the barricade. Ooh, good. That's good. Okay, so the archers turn around. Well, actually, no. You can try and target these chariots while they're chilling here. You guys can probably do that. Would appreciate you guys going for that Lord here, though. Yeah, we're going to try and focus on anybody down. Try and focus that Lord down. I'm going to try and get rid of... they've got a lot of Ushabti Great Bows there. If I have them... yeah, if I have you try and go after all those guys, you're just going to be shot at. Let's have you try and help out the Lord right now. You need to give leadership to my men to make sure they're not going to break here. I can have it so that the Green Knight can be spawned back here to try and go after you guys. Because at the moment... oh, what are you fighting? Oh, I fucked... damn it. I forgot to put you in the right spot. You are so dead. You are so dead. You can try and get the fuck out of here. Like, run, fuckers, run. Try and get the hell out of there. I forgot about you guys. Yeah, that Lord of theirs is dying, but he's also kicking my Lord's ass, too. I'm just trying to have you beeline over here. Green Knight's almost here. Yeah, you guys, let's switch your attention. This guy's dying nicely. Yeah, they're not going for this spot, which is good. Move the peasants back. Yeah, I need you to get over here. By the time you get here, this is almost going to be on a off cooldown. Because I think I'm going to need that. Okay, so there goes the Lord. My Lord's routing, sadly. Green Knight's available, though. So let's get the Green Knight. Let's get you to try and hit these guys. Try and take out those Ushabti Great Bows. I was actually able to get this fucker over here. I don't know how, but he survived. And I think it is just around you, so you need to get on in here and melee and start trying to help out. My Lord's back. I'm going to have you... I also want to have you help out the Green Knight there. Oh, they just took all the fucking thing. Yeah, they did. Damn it. Is it? Yep. I didn't notice that they got enough men on the point. Ah. Damn. You did good, Baron Good. You did good. They're probably going to take this territory now, though. I just wasn't paying attention. I didn't have enough men on the point to hold it. So, we'll lose this territory for right now. I'm pretty sure Lancelot's in range, though. So Lancelot should be able to fuck them up. Surprisingly, they only sacked that territory. Zemeshi, this is the Oasis that I just took recently, because I pulled back. This one, I think we just let the auto-resolve handle for right now. Yeah, they only sacked both of them. That's okay. Oh, shit. We have walls here. No, we don't have walls here, technically. Ah, shit. Well, Maxine, let's see what you can do here, my good sir. God, we are just literally surrounded on all sides right now. Like, Cetra's dead. That's great. That's a good positive for what's going on right now. Everything else is kind of going to shit a little bit. Repanse is making her way over here, but Maxime here, it says close defeat. They don't have a lot of ranged Ushabti, which is good. There's a lot of troops here, though. I've got a little bit more reinforcements here with you, Maxime. At least, if anything, your cav, beeline those catapults. That's your job. The cav is going to be just going around trying to take out those catapults and the Casket of Souls. If I can take those units out, this is looking a lot better. And let's see. So, all those fuck that reinforcing army though. Jesus Christ. Shabti. Catapults. I'm trying to find where all the catapults are at. So I see one there, one there. I think they have like one in each spot. Oh no, so there's a Casket of Souls. So the Casket of Souls is the one I want to be the furthest away from. Okay, so... God. I need to get all my infantry grouped up. We at least have a good garrison. This is a pretty sizable garrison. Got all of you guys. The Knights Errant and the cav we have here are going to have to really do a lot of work. I think what we do... So, I think I actually... Yeah. That's what we're going to do here. Can you guys be in corners? No. Vanguard area won't let you be there. But I can have you guys, like, right here, almost. But I know you guys aren't as strong as the Knights Errant. So let's do this. There and there. I'm going to hold this point. But I'm going to have my Knights Errant. I'm going to go for this section of their army. And then I can try and have it so... can't I put a barricade there? Okay, just because the guys were in the way. Okay. So, I hate that I don't have 1600. I wish I could get 2 towers. I could get you. This spot has 3 tower slots. I can get at least this, and then a barricade here. We'll then have spearmen on this side. You guys there, spear wall it up. You guys, let's see. You can go here. There. These guys in reserves. You guys in reserves. Archers primarily trying to get set up here and here. And then we got some good abilities at least on Maxime. So that's good. I'm probably gonna have you help out over here. The fact that I can get you the charge bonus over here, I think that'll help out quite nicely. So we're gonna do this. Let's fuck them up. We're not gonna die like a bunch of cowards. If I'm going out in a blaze of glory, we're going out in a blaze of glory. Let's put that on you guys. Boost you up. Get in here. You guys get around the backside. Get the Knights Errant in here. The brave men of Bretonia will ride out. If I can survive this, I'll be very happy. I have no fucking idea if we're going to, though. Maxime's gonna have to put in a hell of a lot of work here. It's like, we'll get rid of this catapult first. We have to really make sure we're taking advantage of our cav and make sure if anything at all, I take points back. So if we lose a point, it's not going to be too much of an issue. Ideally, it'd be nice to be able to keep this one as long as we can, because it gives that leadership bonus there. Let's get you to help out over here specifically. These guys are breaking. I'm going to save this for when they're really all on top of us. So that way we can try and have it so that we can get the most out of this ability if we possibly can. Yeah, these guys are dying nicely. There we go. We'll probably actually have my cav like go beeline these little sections while they're all isolated and alone a little bit more. I think that's going to be a great thing. Let's see. You guys are losing there. Get in here. Help out over there as well to try and finish these guys off faster. You can try and help out Maxime a bit there. You guys can try and go off to the side to try and help shoot things. The cav are killing these. It's just I wish they were killing them faster. Yeah, Ushabti, you've got a weak binding there. Those guys are crumbling. Let's kind of back up a bit. So that's a Screaming Skull Catapult. It's hitting the tier 2 one. And yeah, it's damaged enough that I'm not going to be able to stop that. Yeah, thing's about to be destroyed here any second. At least this one's still operational. That's good. Okay, you guys are almost done over here. Let's pull you guys back here a second. I'm going to try and go for this Screaming Skull Catapult next. I think you guys are good here. I might have you guys just start making your way around. Start trying to focus on the other section, because you guys have got this down. Yeah, because like right now at least, they are allowing these Ushabti to kind of be isolated and alone. So I'm trying to catch these guys when they're on their lonesome. These guys are going for the Screaming Skull Catapults here. That's isolated and alone over this side. They're starting to make their way over here. Archers are doing some good damage. They're coming on in. Our warriors there. We're doing good damage. I'm trying to see if I need to make sure I can get to this Casket of Souls. If that Casket of Souls gets to just keep doing whatever it wants, it's going to be a really big problem. So, charge in here, charge in here. You guys kind of keep going around the side here a bit more. And then let's debuff and boost myself up around here. I don't think I want to use this just yet. I'm going to have one of you go back here. I'm going to try and flank a little bit. We want to focus more on our maneuverability than trying to fight big blobs of troops with my cav. So let's pull back a little bit. At least try and have it so, if anything, I'm going to try and lure around and surround them a bit more, if anything. So, like, you two try and make your way over here. Yeah, follow us, follow us. Come on, keep doing that. You guys get back in here, try and go after that Ushabti. Yeah, you guys are fucking that thing up. You guys make your way over here. Some of you guys are breaking. This gives me... doesn't give me more leadership. I'm going to start boosting up all of our men now, because this is kind of being a problem. Green Knight is here. I think Green Knight doesn't need to go after you. I'm going to give the Green Knight to spawn around here and give some support. Because that's the thing we need. If you guys can, you have to try and focus down the Lords. Try and focus them down if possible. Those are some of the most important things we got to deal with right now. Maxime's doing okay. I thought I told you guys to go around the side more, but that's fine. Right, go there. Yeah, you guys are being shot at now by the Casket of Souls. You guys get over here. Yeah, let's try and just pull back from this spot. Pull back away from there. We're at least distracting them. This Lord's almost dead. Green Knight is doing some good damage. It's just all those Stalkers and the fucking Necropolis Knights are a huge problem. Yeah, you guys keep pulling back here for a second. Yeah, you guys are winning against that Casket of Souls. It did so much damage trying to hit you guys. Yeah, trying to reclaim my point here if you can. Try and see if I can get you guys out here so that we can kind of surround you a little bit more. Just trying to reposition a little bit. If we're doing some good damage, it's just not the best right now. This Lord's about to die, though. He's about to die. Infantry is trying to do what they can. Okay, they're coming over here. Try and fight those. Let's get you to try and hit this Ushabti unit again. Actually, go more over here for that Skeleton Horseman. Okay, you guys should hopefully kill the Casket of Souls there. Do not like how things are going. My infantry's getting their asses kicked. Like, or at least we're going to be able to have another point back under our control. So if we lose this 1 point, it's not going to be the end of the battle. But this tower is kind of a lifeline, and we kind of need it. And right now, it is not doing the best. I think Maxime's going to be dying here in this fight. Yeah, get back over here and keep fighting, men. Do not give up. As long as we have the Knights, we have a chance. Because, like, right now what I want to try and do with you guys is try and claim my points back. So we can try and have you guys just make sure we just... As long as we have at least one of these, we can still keep fighting, which is what we need. Because, like, you guys here, let's see, that's a Skeleton Spearman. I kind of want to ignore that. I'm going to try and go... Let's see what's this unit. That is a Ushabti unit. I say go for the Ushabti, because basically that's what you guys are going to be doing. Is you guys, as soon as this Casket of Souls is dead, your main goal is then to make sure we always have at least 1 point under our command. Because as long as we have that, then we can make sure we keep fighting with my army here. With my Knights, because the Knights can do good damage. The infantry did about as much as I think they can. Now it's just trying to see what we can do with the rest of my forces. Fuck, Maxime's not doing great. I was trying to see if I could kind of pull him out a little bit, but he's kind of stuck right now. So Cav, I just charged you guys back in there. We're still trying to have it so that if we can. So let's see, I'm going to do this here. I'm going to try and hit this unit. I'm going to have the Mounted Yeoman. You guys are going to try and go claim this point. But essentially all of you guys are trying to flank this Nehekaran Warrior. There goes Maxime. I think we're dead here. We're going to keep trying to fight as long as we can with my Cav. And see if we can at least do some more damage. Again, as long as we have the Cav, we have a chance. But not much of one. It's starting to get a little bit worse every time as the battle goes on. Valiant defeat. You did well, Maxime. You did what you could. You did what you could. They had a lot of elite units. We took out, let's see, the Casket of Souls, 2 Screaming Skull Catapults, 2 Ushabti, 2 basic spearmen, 1 lord, a cav unit. So that's at least half of that first army died. It's just the infantry started to crumble after that. Damn. That's a shame. You did go well, Maxime. You did well. You tried your best. And sadly, you fell. I know I have Repanse on my way back over here now as reinforcements. But it was just too late, as this man now has fallen, which I'm sad about. So I'll have to update the cav units that died. We'll avenge you, though, man. We will avenge you. And we'll try and see... I might rebuild Conrad Kurz's army now. Because his army can be the ones that try and defend the eastern side more. We could try that. Because his army did have a lot of non-knight units, so they will be cheaper to kind of try and maintain, if anything at all. Yeah, I'm sad that he died. He did a good amount of damage, though. Like, we did a significant amount of damage to that first army. Second army, we took out quite a bit, too. It's just this army here. Oh my god, all the stuff here was insane. But no, I updated that the Maxime Wardens have fallen. And then we had the Mountain Gnome Hunters as well. Nobody else had new names. But at least, even if Maxime himself is dead, his army can kind of live on with the fact that the idea behind the Wardens was like, okay, hey, they can be upgraded slowly over time to be other cav units, and I think we'll be doing that to occasionally put them into other armies. Because they did what they could, they proved their worth, they did some good damage, but they were just overwhelmed by the undead. Let's see, for my caravan here, I think we're going to take the cargo. I need some more money right now. But yeah, so let's see, so... What are you doing? Okay, so the one over there sitting in Khemri. Oh, God. Oh, you were wounded? So you're not dead. Does that mean Maxime survived? Or was he killed? Yeah, he lost that. No, he was killed. He was killed in battle. Damn. Okay. Lancelot gets to go have some fun. He's gonna go fuck these guys up. Yeah, because basically I'll be having... So, Lancelot's gonna be pushed on in here. Hit you guys. Yeah, they've got this army up here, but you guys are fine. Repanse can at least take you guys out next turn. It's just, this is the problem now, where I'll probably be trying to have it so we build up another army around the Shrine of the Mighty Flame again. And you're making your way up here too, you fucks. Ash Crossings has got a good garrison at least, and this will have walls. I'm surprised this one didn't. I thought this was this area was gonna have walls, but it sadly didn't. But I will be done for today, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I'd love you guys have to say about this campaign. Any thoughts in general? This is Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time. And you're making your way up here too, you fucks. Ash Crossings has got a good...